Where am I? Would you believe it if I told you that this is the national capital, the heart of New Delhi, not too far away from where our parliament is? You see all around you dirt, garbage, open defecation, hardly any room to live in. Yet the beauty of this particular place is the fact that despite the adverse conditions, the people out here are striving to keep alive what matters to them most, their culture and their tradition. Named after the centuries-old string puppets of Rajasthan, Katputli colony is said to be the single biggest concentration of traditional street artists in the world. Practicing their art while children openly defecate a few feet away is common. The main road leading to the colony is a far cry from Swachh Bharat. So how have the slum dwellers seemingly become puppets of politics? In 2009, the Delhi Development Authority partnered with Raheja developers. 7 years on, the DDA has not been able to even convince the slum dwellers to move to a transit camp for construction work to begin on flats for the 3,000 families staying there.
7 years of pain now, having invested over 200 crores. Inaction on the part of the executing agency, which is Delhi Development Authority, has actually been causing all this problem.
500 families did move to this clean and well-made transit camp more than 2 years ago, but more than 2,000 families still refuse to.
ये के मन में कहीं ना कहीं कुछ काला है। जिस हालात में ये रह रहे हैं, कोई मैं ये कहूँ कि कोई आदमी तो दूर है, कोई जानवर भी नहीं रह सकता। वेंकैया नायडू जी का जवाब मैंने आपको दिखाया। वेंकैया नायडू जी का इंटरेस्ट इसमें बहुत कम है, जबकि ये गरीब लोग तड़प रहे हैं। कई बार
Other places, without even giving them notices, you vacate these slums by putting bulldozers, you know.
Why are they doing so? Why are they dealing it?
I don't know.
The impasse has left people in both the slum and the transit camp disillusioned with political parties. The other victim in this saga seems to be the developer, who has now constructed and maintained the transit camp for more than 2 years for 500 families who did move.
The government does not want them to vacate the slums because of vote bank politics?
I can't comment, but I only know one thing, that here is a beautiful scheme. And now 7 years you're making me bleed, you know.
NDTV also learnt about allegations against an NGO influencing the simple people of Katputli colony against shifting. The slum mafia too, who own a number of houses and get rent from them, would be at a disadvantage if the plan works.
You know, you cannot expect a common slum dweller, a poor person, to deal with mafias. They are expecting that let these people go by themselves as if they are sheep.
The living hell within which India's street artists live calls for immediate action. The buck seemingly stops with the Urban Development Ministry.
Constituency मेरी है, लेकिन ये काम
Dingy, dirty lanes. Adjacent to the example of modernity spreading in Delhi are the Katputli street artists, living on a knife edge, but playing on. Even the next generation is a band called Jugaad, with whatever little they have, stoves, plastic bottles, because to them, their art matters more than anything else.
And some of those Rajasthani musicians and artists were in fact in the NDTV studio this morning.
They are people who literally play with whatever little they have. You can see out there that that's a fortune ka dabba, like Safolwa ka dabba, an oil, food oil dabba, and they also use tawas and whatever else they have because they don't have the money to really put things together.
ये बजाया है काफी जगह में बजाया कोई कॉन्टेस्ट में बजाया बताएं काफ़ी जगह किए हमने, टीवी शो किए काफ़ी, और मतलब जैसे कि आउट ऑफ इंडिया,
अमेरिका,
फ्रांस गए हम, अमेरिका, काफ़ी मतलब आउट ऑफ कंट्री काफ़ी जगह गए हम।
अच्छा।
और काफ़ी बड़ी बड़ी जगह हमने शो किए।